Good morning, Mountain Lions. Happy Monday. I hope you all had a relaxing weekend. This is a big week at Magnolia because Tuesday night is our back to school night. It's a night where your parents come and learn from your teachers all the expectations that they hold for your learning and behavior this year. It's a very important night. So I do have to let you know that if your parents don't have childcare and they bring you to school, you are expected to have the very, very best behavior possible, and we're actually going to ask parents to drop kids off at the playground so that you can play and they can focus and learn. The other thing I want to remind everyone about, because it's inconsistent means it doesn't happen all the time, is walking in lines at lunch. I know we have different amounts of people helping lines move depending on the day, but I do need everyone to remember that walking in a line and staying quiet is important for a few reasons. And I know you're like, why is she talking to me about this again? But I'm talking to you about it again because it's an expectation that's not going to go away. And until we're really getting it right all the time, I have to. So we walk in a straight line because we have one hallway through which we travel. If anyone else wants to walk through the hallway, we have to make sure that there is room for them to travel. So that's why lines. We can't walk in big groups. Why no talking? It's because the hallways with all of the concrete and stucco, they really echo. And echo is like noise when you're talking, just gets louder and kind of moves down all the hallways. So whenever we walk through there, there's always someone in a corridor learning, and they can hear the noise from the hallway. Our lunch groups are giant groups of about 100 kids. And if everyone talks, even quietly without yelling, it makes a gigantic noise. It's a very big problem for classrooms who need to learn, especially the ones close to the corridor. So you have to be quiet. What we always say to our younger friends, and what I'm going to remind our bigger friends of, is the bubbles and bumpers. We tell them, pretend you have a bubble in your mouth, and then you walk with your arms to yourself so that you don't bump into friends. Okay, so now we're a few weeks into school. I'm having to remind you about how to walk in lines. I think I'm going to have Noon Duty start to give consequences soon for people who do not follow the directions, because you've all heard it over and over again. Okay, the only other thing I want to talk to you about this week is another reminder, because some of you did not get it last week. On that blacktop area up at the playground, you may not ever, never, for any reason, never, ever, 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 ever kick any of the balls or equipment. The area is too small. We don't have enough space for people to run around and play a soccer game on the blacktop. And there are a lot of kids up there. So if you kick a ball, there's such a chance that it would hit someone and hurt someone. It's just not allowed. Don't do it. So I'm going to ask all teachers and aides, they see someone kicking a ball, because now this is the second week I've reminded, I think friends need to sit down for a timeout to reflect on what they've done and work hard on remembering that rule for safety. Okay, so we're going to have a great week. I'll see you around campus. I'm super excited for your teachers to be able to meet your parents and present to them tomorrow night at back to school night. And let's just plan on having fun while we follow the rules and keep our school focused and safe. Don't forget, you have a growth mindset. Everything is possible. Everyone can learn. Everyone can do something new every day. And you're being a responsible human being, because that's the right thing to do. Thank you, friends. I'll see you around school.